welcome. I'm Niketh, and this is
Adheeb.
Okay, so we're planning to do an slightly in-depth but spoiled
review of
Yeah.
Leo.
Yes.
Okay.
So start pannu, bro.
Yeah. And excuse us, this is our first review. அங்க இங்க கோட்டை விடுவோம் அதெல்லாம் கணக்கெடுக்காம பார்த்துக்கணும். ஓகே. ஆராயக்கூடாது, அப்படியே ரசிச்சுட்டு போயிடணும். ஓகே. And then சரி, இப்போ நாங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் என்ன படத்தை ஒரு 2 தடவை பார்த்துட்டோமா? நீ ஒரு தடவை பார்த்தியா? நான் 2 தடவை பார்த்தேன். இப்பதான் இவனுக்கு தெரியும் நான் 2 தடவை பார்த்தேன்னு. பரவாயில்ல, எனக்கு ரெஜிஸ்டர் ஆயிடுச்சு. நோ ப்ராப்ளம். பிகாஸ் ஃபேமிலி கமிட்மெண்ட்னால போக வேண்டியிருந்துச்சு. ஓகே, 2வது தடவை. நாளைக்கு 3வது தடவை நான் போறேன். அதெல்லாம் கணக்கெடுக்க கூடாது. சரி, ஓகே, சரி. அப்ப முதல்ல தொடங்குவோம். இப்ப எங்களோட தளபதி விஜய் அவரோட ஆக்டிங்கை பத்தி நீ என்ன சொல்ல வர? What do you think?
I genuinely enjoyed his acting. I personally thought நல்லா இருந்துச்சு. Especially when he was acting on the Parthi role நல்லா நடிச்சான். Especially
I think there was more space for Parthi than Leo.
Yeah, but then I wasn't expecting Leo scenes to be
this thing, but then for the first time ever I think they showed Vijay as a father of a grown-up guy, as in a kid who is like 19 years old. And then they showed Vijay with some white hair. They showed him as a father, a good entrepreneur, and they showed him as an animal rescuer. And in fact, Vijay did such a good role. Like, his acting was really well done. Like, I enjoyed it. After a long time, I saw Vijay as a
multiple personality disorder.
Spoiler. Okay, not spoiler.
That is spoiler.
Yeah, but he's acting as a father or family man who gets angry. Like when fight or that scene in the police station where he holds the cop by his neck.
Yeah.
And even when, just defending his family for the first time, like even within violence, there's a lot of acting. என்ன அவர் அந்த கண்ணிலே விளங்கும் that he turns into animal
like a rabbit.
Like a hound. Maybe the hyena is symbolic of what Vijay is capable of being. ஏன்னா உண்மையிலே அந்த கண்ணிலே விளங்கும் that he becomes an animal. And that kind of acting, I haven't seen that depth in Vijay in so
long. 100%.
So long.
Yeah.
100%. that was different.
And very also as Leo, I really like that part where I think they're waiting on like some cargo to pass the border, his entrance after the second half was just so like, good,
so well done. Like the camera angles, right, turns into his eye and the smoke, and then
I think they used a Moco bot for
probably because and then it says rest in peace, and then, that was so good, bro. I enjoyed. That was really good.
But no, just to add on to the cafe scene. Sandy Master, dude, he's acting in this.
For a second, I didn't even recognize that it was Sandy until I saw the cast list. Because he deserves more movies and more serious characters.
100%.
Like this, he transformed into this. He transformed into a psychotic, merciless killer who didn't know what he was doing, and in fact was getting his team into trouble also. Pakka loosu madre, like it's amazing. Like Sandy was.
But I personally think like Sandy's role could have just been him just repeating his words, like how he said pin number, and then he said chocolate coffee. But then suddenly out of the blue, he started explaining that there's CCTV and all this stuff.
And
that was a bit. I found it unnecessary. But
what I also found unnecessary was this entire first 30 minutes of this gang being shown. Now thinking about it, அது பேசாம சண்டியே ஒரு சீரியல் கில்லரா காட்டியிருக்கலாம். அதை விட்டுட்டு ஒரு கேங்கை காட்டி அதுல சண்டியை காட்டி அப்புறம் அவன் காஃபி கடைக்கு போயிட்டு அதுலே 30 minutes was wasted ன்னு சொல்லலாம். தேவையில்லாம மிஸ்கினை கொண்டு வந்து like Sandy alone they could have shown him as a new serial killer in town, and then he goes and touches Parthiban's family and everything goes wrong. Appadi kaati they could have given Sandy so much prominence and cut down on the unnecessary crap. And that 30 minutes could have been invested in Leo's flashback. Because Leo the flashback
had its issues as well.
Had a lot of issues. Like Leo's flashback was bad. apart from the action scenes and the camera, the story.
But I think the reason why this was an issue is because I felt like Lokesh has treated it more like a Hollywood film rather than a. I won't say he hasn't treated it as a Tamil film, but he has treated the film in screenplay format as a Hollywood film.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it's just that's where I think that Lokesh's touch konjam miss agudhu enna, because Lokesh, if you look at Managaram or Vikram or Kaithi, he packs a punch with his plot
alone. Exactly.
And that's what is missing in Leo way, especially when it comes to the flashback. In a flashback la kuda they'll just show very powerful characters like Vijay, you know, Anirudh Kashyap, Anurag Kashyap, sorry. And
what was that? Anurag Kashyap came literally a minute and he, exactly.
This and then Sanjay Dutt and Arjun, like they just show these powerful characters. They're powerful because they've acted big movies before. It's not that they're powerful because of Leo's story. Apdi summa he brings in all this stuff for the first time. That's sad because Lokesh doesn't rely on stardom when he comes, but this movie he relied a lot on stardom. So adutha enak konjam manas sarilla pochu.
But that's what happens la when you start making bigger movies
but
big stars like Vijay and all.
But Lokesh can't be excused for that because he's worked with big shots
exactly
before.
He has
especially in Vikram Kamal ode senja pora idenna.
But I think Kamal has always given that freedom.
Fair enough.
He's always called himself as an actor.
I feel like even if Vijay told him to do what he wanted, at least for the fans' sake, Lokesh had to give that stardom power, you know, and that mass effect, because those were a bit out of touch when you consider Lokesh as a director. Now, anyway, let's move on to the villains. What do you think?
But personally, I really liked that he casted Sanjay Dutt as Anthony Das and Nama Arjun, Action King Arjun as Harold Das. It was good, but still I feel like their characterization was very shallow.
Very extremely shallow.
Because I think he could have given them so much more.
Like if you look at it, what do we know about them? They're Vijay's father and uncle. And they're merciless killers. And they have a tobacco factory. We don't know anything about their character. Who they are, where they came from, what they do, how what extents they can go to. Summa ellathayum on the superstitiousness le they're like, he's a superstitious guy. He
single just came.
English versus English versus
okay, what I wanted to tell was the whole flashback scene was actually from that Mansur Ali Khan's point of view. Okay, so but I hated the flashback so much because of the fact that oh my god, like the fact of him being superstitious about killing animals was totally okay, just so that he can become a better businessman in whatever he does, right? And then after that, suddenly he starts moving into human sacrifices. I felt that was so like pointless because there was no build up to it. It was just there. It was more like telling a story.
And even then,
I personally thought that Harold's character, Arjun's character, could have like somehow, like in Othello, that the one character where he keeps giving wrong information, making him doubt. So like Arjun's character, Harold could have been giving doubts and like feeding information to Anthony just because he doesn't like Leo. This is just a concept I am giving. So that because of that, then the human sacrifice would have made sense.
And even then, when it boils down to a point of human sacrifice where he's sacrificing his own kids.
Yeah, bro. And he did bro. Twin sister was customer, but anyway.
Even when it comes down to a point where you're killing your kid, it needs to be for a greater cause. Ade enna cause they just said, business persa pod. Like, is he gonna merge with another huge drug company? Is he acquiring something? Will he be able to create a new drug? Vattura madri, Vattura. This, but appudi like at least if you are making such a big sacrifice, give us a cause, man. Idella summa kadela ivar narrate பண்ணுவாரா நாங்க நம்பணுமா? That's where it gets out of touch. Considering Loki as a director. Our kadile kondu pora or manushan ipdi vande it was a bit of let down for me. There could have been so much depth at the first 30 bloody minutes idilla potirna summa vechi senjirna no one would have been able to criticize Leo as much.
Hear me out on this. Ave like he shoots Anthony shoots Vijay
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Anthony shoots Vijay. Okay, Vijay's character.
You need to clearly tell that. That's a good point. This boy smart for the Varunkala CID officer.
Bro.
Nice point.
Sorry, okay, so Anthony shoots Vijay in the flashback. But in the back, and the bullet obviously goes through.
Yeah.
But where's the bullet marks in
the starting? Because they show Vijay bare body a lot for the girls.
Yeah, and like climax scene where's the bullet wound? So that made me think that clearly Mansur Ali Khan's character has obviously said something that's is a facade.
Yeah, there's some falsehood to the...
Yeah, there's something about it because nothing is adding up.
Mini letdown. Yeah. That entire car chase scene.
Dude, that is definitely... Okay, CGI. CGI, I personally thought GTA 5 had better graphics. Than that small portion of that car chase there.
To be fair, we can't compare major games because they have the luxury of time.
Yeah.
Inga appadi illa. Loki had to do it in a year and all. Yeah. But still, like if you watch a movie like Extraction, Adela, that director used actual cars and he flipped cars.
It,
and I don't think it was impossible to do that.
Yeah, it's not impossible if you can actually flip a car.
And they had the budget to do that.
Exactly.
And that's where Loki vittitaro, maybe he was like, CGI la mudichidalamu. I don't know what his thought process was, but I feel like there could have been so much more to it. Because if you notice in the start of the chase scene, at the back, that policeman will be sitting there. Napoleon will be...
Yeah, where did he go halfway through?
Atta kadisla kaanam poiduvaanda. Like this, and the gun load panni kuduthi later, did he drop him off? Did he die? Nothing. No one knows it. Next thing...
Yeah, but next thing you know, he was at home.
Yeah, so that's not well thought through, poor execution. But good try.
But I didn't mind the Haina scene.
Haina was amazing.
Haina scene was actually looks like they put. I don't know where they found time to put. For that.
Adila potta paadi effort yaavadu in the chase scene potirukkalam.
Yeah.
But it was a bit off. That entire car chase scene. If I could change one thing in Leo, I'd change two things: flashback and the car scene. Because that scene alone kind of it took away from Lokesh because if you see Kaithi, if you see Vikram, there are so many scenes where he works with vehicles, major stunts, these tumbling things, and then he comes to Leo and he was on the computer.
What do you think about the Leo BGM? Do you, in your head, what do you think? Does he actually have a BGM? Because in Kaithi and Vikram exactly. There is a BGM. That's the thing. Like music and BGM in this movie was like okay. Like what was I am scared that. What was that OST? That was so stupid.
It's stupid, but I personally found it really funny and new because I didn't see it coming. So theatre experience apart.
I want to find out who this lyricist Heisenberg is, bro. Yeah, because
they call him Heisenberg.
Yeah, I don't know who the lyricist Heisenberg is, but I'm speculating it could be Anirudh.
Probably.
But I'm an ordinary person. But apparently it's he copied the music.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not surprised. It's Anirudh.
I don't know, but in terms of music was okay. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. But BGMs were not great. If you compare
compared
to Kaithi, it was okay.
Yeah.
it worked out well for the movie, but like see Vikram's BGMs, I'm not gonna lie, even a year later, like Amar's BGM,
Yeah, I know they
Vikram's
spent
BGM,
more time on that,
and they still have an impact,
Yeah,
know. Every
exactly.
character had a BGM. Idhula every character didn't even have screen time.
Exactly.
Adhula like a BGM. This and then. So
but one request to Lokesh, bro, is that please in your next film, please don't use Anirudh as your music composer. Please use someone else.
அது இவன் சொல்றது. It's just.
I genuinely think, we should change Anirudh. There are so many. I'm not saying he's bad, but give chances to other musicians as well.
Yeah, that's true. And one thing in an interview also, Anirudh said that whenever I make a sample, Lokesh never. Even he said it in a very nice way. He said Lokesh doesn't even check on it, he approves.
Yeah.
I think you need to change that a bit, Lokesh.
And actually spend more time
and focus a bit and demand more when it comes to especially your characters, BGMs and these background scores. Because they're really important. Because important when you consider films like Vikram, Anna. Because there was such a big impact from 100%. Amar to Kamal to... everything.
That interval block in Vikram was just so good.
This and then when you compare this, it all seems a bit shallow overall. In a character layun depth illa, kadailayun depth illa, music layun depth illa, fight scene layun depth illa, penna
romba surface level ah irundhuchu.
Ella ana surface level ay kondu poite edo kara seithitaanga.
Yeah. I was very very satisfied that it's connected to the Lokesh cinematic
universe. Very true, but I expect this shit from Nelson. நெல்சன் இப்படி ஒரு கதை எடுத்திருந்தா ஐ வுட் ஹேவ் பீன் லைக் வாவ் வாட் அ கை. அவன் ரேஞ்சுக்கு இவ்வளவு பெரிய கதை தான். ஆனா லோகேஷ் த டெப்த்துக்கும் மைண்டுக்கும் அவரோட ஸ்கில்லுக்கும் இது ஆர்டினரி மூவி தான். ஐ எம் சாரி. ஐ லைக் லோகேஷ் ஆஸ் அ விஜய் ஃபேன் ஐ எம் ஹாப்பி, பட் ஆஸ் அ லோகேஷ் ஃபேன் லோகி
you should up your game, man.
Bro, come on,
up
bro.
Your
next movie.
We are waiting.
Yeah, I'm this illati alduduve this cuz Loki, you guy, you need to up it, man. Like இது சரி வராது. இப்படியே போனா அப்ப LCU என்ன ஆவறது Loki? It wasn't bad Loki, but it's just as தீவிர ரசிகர்கள் of your work before, they're a bit let down. No, okay. Anyway,
என்ன பண்றது? So now you give your
review. Overall not gonna lie, first and second time I watched it as a theater experience, it was mad fun for me. From the BGM to the intros to the fight, everything, and especially seeing Vijay act so much, it was more fun. So depending on theater experience alone, I will give it a 7.5. But in terms of plot, story, depth, 6. 5.5 to 6. But in terms of theater experience and fun, 7.5 to 8 even. 8 even if you watch it with a good crowd, pitchigo.
Yeah, 100%.
From the title card. What do you think?
I'm not going to disagree with Adheeb on that. But for me personally, overall, I would give the movie a 7. Like it wasn't too bad or it wasn't too good also. It was an okay film for me.
The potential to make it a
great film was there, but they didn't work on it. I hope you guys like this review or whatever you can call it, a conversation.
Like,
share and subscribe.
If you want, comment also.
Yes, comment down below. Bye.